Hey YouTube, it's Auntie Mickey. I just gotta say, what in the Sam hell is going on in Fulton County? Just when you don't think it can get any worse, it does. They done snatched this young man up out of the hospital. He's just getting out of the hospital from a sickle cell episode. And they snatched this young man up and put him in jail. He is under arrest to testify. How do you get put in jail because they want you to testify? This is ridiculous. They are putting this young man's life in danger. Plus, they put him in the nastiest jail down there, which is Rice Street. Put him in the mental ward part. I guess that's supposed to be considerate. I can't believe I don't understand the mentality of someone who is so greedy for power or prestige, because that's what all this boils down to. Going from Fannie to Miss Love to Miss Hilton. They're all doing this for clout later down the road. Do they not realize that this makes them look awful? Awful, awful, awful. They've got this young man locked up. He doesn't have to testify. He's a free person. They're chasing YSL as if they killed somebody 4 months ago or 3 weeks ago. This is crap that went on in 2014. Unbelievable. I can't believe the level of corruptness. Is that a word? Corruption. I can't believe the level of corruption going on in the state of Georgia, specifically Atlanta. This new judge that replaced Glanville, she might as well be Glanville, because she just as biased as Glanville was. She's so obvious. She allows the state to go on and on and on and on and won't stop talking. But when it comes to the defense, she wants to cut them short. I don't see how in the hell they're going to win this case. It's unbelievable the level of corruption they will stoop to get what they want, and blatant with it. They're not even careful. They're not even careful. They screw up and the judge will ask him, "Did you get this prepared?" Blah blah blah. No. And she don't do nothing. She doesn't reprimand them the way that she would the defense. This whole trial is so, it's polluted. I don't even know if the word convoluted applies, but it's definitely polluted. Because these people are off the chain. I'm devastated that they would do this to this young man as he's leaving the hospital. And Attorney Love skipped a day in court to make sure that it would happen. You trifling ass woman. You are trifling as the day is long. And God help you if you ever come into a situation where you're going to need someone's help. I hope to God that He has mercy over you, because you guys are foul. Even the judge, you're biased. You know you're biased. You can't even hide your biasedness. You can't even hide it. You're so doggone obvious with this mess. Oh, well, what do you think I should do? You're a judge, bitch. You don't know how to judge. You got to ask them what to do. Why are you asking them what they think you should do? You are clueless in Georgia. I almost said clueless in Seattle. I'm clueless in Seattle. But no, 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 no. God don't like ugly. Ain't too fond of pretty, but that you ain't got to worry about that part. That's messed up how you guys are dragging people into court that don't want to be there. You're coercing them. And wait a minute, hold up. It doesn't surprise me one bit because Woody got your asses. Yes, everybody thought Woody was dumb, stupid, slow, an idiot, but guess what? He's walking free and getting his money, man. He is getting the bag. But y'all can't stand it. Y'all can't stand it that he actually played you as you thought you were playing him. So what do? You go out there and put a warrant on his head. A non-YSL related warrant. What, did you catch him blowing a tire up with the wrong end of the stick or something? I mean, y'all just got to get your get back, huh? You can't take the L. You might as well start getting even with everybody because you're losing. And everybody sees it around the world. This ain't just the United States. Everybody in this world is seeing you take the big L. Big L for loser. And Fanny, the head loser. If you really think you're going to become the Attorney General for the state of Georgia one day, you are definitely discombobulated between your ears. There's air going on up in here. You're in a brain fog. I guess the dick done went to your head, literally. Because these people are not going to vote you in as Attorney General by any means. You're too corrupt. You and Tiffany Henyard need to go and start your own little town. Call it Ratchetang Slutsville. Because both of y'all is two peas in a pod. Tiffany, you think that the budget for your little township is your personal bank account. You're wrong. Fanny, you act like the budget for the DA's office is at your personal discretion. You're wrong. And these white folks ain't gonna go for this. Not from you. Or not from Tiffany. Tiffany has been. Hendrick, whatever her damn name is. Wish she was Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish gets paid to act foolish. She's a comedian. You're not. You're a joke. There's a difference. Tiff. I just had to vent today. I'm sure a whole lot of people won't even watch this video because, people don't like to watch videos these days unless it's somebody popular, and I'm not popular. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say anyway. Somebody will see it. And it's just become a debacle. Straight up debacle. I'm going to continue to watch because I enjoy watching courtroom TV. But this here, if I wasn't any wiser, I would think that this was all a sitcom. For real. For real. If my grandfather was alive today, he'd be he'd be cussing out the TV. I guess he left me to do that, so I'll do it for him. But it's sad. You guys pray for the state of Georgia. They need some help. They need some Jesus. They really need some. If you could dunk the whole state of Georgia in the ocean and call it a statewide baptism, that's what they need. And I'm not necessarily talking about the people of Georgia. I'm just talking about those corrupt individuals that's running things. The puppet masters. The puppet masters. Then y'all wonder why people don't trust either side of the political spectrum, Democrat or Republican, because they both lie. Politicians lie. Did you hear what I said? I'm going to say it again for those in the back that didn't hear. Politicians lie. Obama was a liar. Yes, he was. I loved Obama. I loved Michelle. I wish we could have still kept them forever, because that's the best we had for as long as I knew. But they're politicians. He's a politician. Politicians lie. That's their job. Both Bushes, lying Bushes. Reagan was a liar. That fool had Alzheimer's. So the government was basically running shit for him while he was walking around clueless. Walking around the White House, didn't know where he was. Where am I? What's her name? Who am I married to? Nancy? Head shaking. Who am I? Yeah, but he was still the president. They done ran Biden off because he slurs his words sometimes. Reagan had all the way full-blown Alzheimer's. He was still president. And notice, after him, they did away with that more than 2 terms thing. You can't have more than 2 terms in your life as president. There was a time where you could just be president until you lost. And if they wanted you for 7 terms, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So, I've learned in the last year, specifically, that you can't trust everything you hear in mainstream media. And I'll be the first to say I was wrong, because I used to watch CNN all the time. Now, granted, it didn't take CNN to teach me that Trump was a downright, absolute, idiotic, foolish motherfucker. Let me just put it out there like that. This man has no integrity. He has no couth. All those little sayings that you could say about an individual that give 2 shits about his fellow man. He don't give 2 shits about his fellow man, his fellow woman. He don't even care about them dogs and cats he's crying about. It's a political tool for him. But one thing I will still say, just because he said it doesn't make it a lie. And we all know Trump is a liar. Trump been lying for decades. For you young folk that didn't know, I'm letting you know. He been lying for decades. You know, some of these content creators getting all their panties in a bunch every time they get on TV or on YouTube. They're running their mouths and blowing a head gasket. I can't believe that they're doing this to Trump. And I'm like, you act just like him. You're a narcissist just like him. You're behaving the same way he behaves. I know one content creator who will remain nameless in this video. This individual is so up Trump's ass that I'm waiting for him to have a heart attack on live TV or live YouTube, because he goes in screaming and hollering and insulting people. Just, when you got to insult people because they don't agree with you, that makes you just like Trump. That's why I don't like Trump. Trump insults people. Now, if you want to say I'm lying about that, then you're delusional. This man has been insulting people for years and years. And if you think that that man cares 1 ounce about black people, oh yeah, he supports the ones with some money, but he don't support your average middle class black person or your poor black person. He could give two shits about anybody, black or poor. You notice he's focusing so much on these Haitians, but he ain't said nothing about the Koreans and the Chinese that's doing the same thing. They just don't talk about that because that doesn't benefit their political agenda. That part. Anyway, I done went all off the rails my damn self. But y'all keep your head on top and don't let it blow up. Don't let this stuff get you to the point where you can't think straight and can't sleep at night. Because at the end of the day, God is still in control. If you don't believe me, ask him. Y'all have a good one. Peace.